classic. This is an old school, right? Wine and liquor store with the old neon signs. So yeah, I'm taking in my laundry right now. I gotta take in my dirty clothes. Ever since I got back, I've been back now like 6 days to America. Oh no, 6 days to New York. We were in like San Francisco and Utah and Oakland, but I got back to New York like 6 days ago. And thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. I thought I would just walk through the park to go to my old laundry where I dropped my clothes off when I used to live here. I've looked for so many wash and folds. Hey, Greg, what's up, Greg Fetz? And I didn't like any of them. So I'm going to go all the way across town and take my wash and fold, take my laundry to my old wash and fold on the Upper East Side because I don't even care, man. But I'm doing well. Thank you guys for coming. It's funny because I was watching TikTok. I got up this morning and I was watching TikTok for a minute and then I fell asleep. And then I slept like a lot. I could not wait. And then I realized I had slept for like an extra 3 hours. I guess I needed it. Um, but there's this one guy on TikTok named Gunner. I don't know if you guys watch Gunner. If I see Gunner, I'll watch him. He's fine. He's not like my favorite guy in the world, but whatever. I don't know why I watch him. I'm fascinated with him. Uh, this church is wild. This is on the corner of 86th and Broadway. Yeah, it's Broadway. No, Amsterdam. 86th and Amsterdam. So this church, yeah, did the finger tattoos hurt? Yeah, they did. Yeah, this is West Park Presbyterian Church, and it's been under renovation for so long. It's nearly, or maybe it is finally, like condemned. Like you can't go in it, but they can't fix it. There's some kind of law where the owner is not allowed to do the renovations. It's basically, it sounds to me like a scam where the government has figured out how to foreclose on the building and take it away from the owner because the owner used to be the church or something like that. Somebody explained it to me recently and I don't remember how it goes, but um yeah, this is my house. Gorgeous church though, really beautiful. But anyway, it can't be fixed. So it's been, even since I left here a couple years ago, it looked like this. There's a pigeon right up there waiting to go poo on me. Pigeons, are you guys waiting to go poo on me? Yeah. So for some reason, this church can't be fixed. If you guys want to tap, if you like what you're seeing and you want to hit the heart thing there, to just tap on it. I think you just hit the heart just one or two times. I don't think you have to hit it 1,000 times like on TikTok. Um, it is my house, Tabor from New Jersey. Yeah. Tavo from New Jersey. And then this thing over here, people know this building because it was in a TV show that was pretty popular. I don't know if it's still on the air. I'm sure I never saw it. It's called Only Murders in This House. Hey, Michael Cuenca. Cuenca Swenka. That's on 86 in Amsterdam. This is a West Park Presbyterian on the Upper West Side of New York City in Manhattan. It's very hot today. It's really nice. And yeah, I got up this morning and I thought, okay, let's go. I'm on TikTok all the time, every day. So I thought, you know what? Today I'm going to go live on YouTube. If you guys have not subscribed to the YouTube page for free, it would be cool. It's free to subscribe. I'd love it if people would do that. And you can get notified when I'm on the air. Usually on the air uh, off of TikTok. Did the finger tattoos hurt? Yeah, the finger tattoos did hurt. But I did them myself. And then I did the ones on my feet too. My feet are covered like that. And I don't know why. I don't remember why I did it. but the feet ones hurt more. I think I wanted to see how bad it could feel, so I started doing my own tattoos in these buildings. Upper West Side is really, really dope. I love this stuff. Yo, M. Nichols. Yeah, we are taking a walk around, a little stroll around New York. I hope the internet is good. It might be, it might not be. It looks like I've got good reception on my phone. To me, I don't know what it looks to you guys on your side. Normally, I'm on TikTok, and I'm pretty sure what it looks like, but TikTok is a little bit different of a beast. So yeah, we're just it's all good. We're just walking across New York. So we're on 86th Street. Look at that. This is so sick. We're on Upper West Side, Manhattan, and I got to take my laundry in. Look at these buildings are crazy. We're on West 86th Street, and my wash and fold that I like to go to, my dirty laundry. You see Kramer? My wash and fold that I like to go to is on East 85th or East 84th, somewhere over there. And I would actually prefer to walk across the park than try and find a wash and fold over here. Mackenzie, thank you so much for that advice. Lisa Lynn. Real David, what's up, Real David? Another beautiful afternoon. Another beautiful afternoon in New York City. Yeah, I was watching TikTok this morning for a minute, and I was watching this guy. You quit, Real David? You quit? What'd you quit smoking? You quit drinking? What'd you do? Hey, Lisa Lynn. Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. So there's this one creator on TikTok that I sometimes watch, and I was watching him this morning. Oh, it is, yeah, this is a super fancy part of Manhattan. Super expensive. Let's see if I can go inside. This is not my apartment, but see how far I can go before they kick me out. There's a dentist right there. There's an apartment. It looks pretty gloomy. Pretty gloomy, huh? Hi, how are you? Good. Oh, I'm nothing. I'm good. Thank you. You look a little scared. Yeah, this is fancy for sure. This is a fancy part of town. What can I do for you? You can, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You don't gotta do nothing. Who am I, Marianne Marino? What can I do for you? I do. I live stream around. If you guys don't know, I walk around and live stream around New York and around. We've been to a bunch of different countries in the last 2 years, traveling around the planet. And now I'm back in New York. And I do have a tendency to go inside doorways I'm not supposed to. There's a fruit stand, a New York City fruit stand. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. But yeah, it's expensive for sure. This is Columbus. This is Columbus at 86. 3 for 5 for the avocados. That's not bad. $6 for a papaya. $2 for one apple. That's too much. That's ridiculous. Got a little aloe vera, a little leaf of aloe vera for $1.50. Look at this tiny little eggplant for $1. Cute. Yeah, I do too. $3 a bag for Brussels sprouts. Yeah, there's amazing things about New York. Dollar each really isn't bad. New York's got some pretty amazing stuff. Things that you wouldn't really expect. And sometimes you can go to a $5 really not that bad. $4 for the green ones or the red ones. Not bad. Cherries, 4 pounds. What is that? $4 a pound? My light. I got the light right here. BC is like that. Cynthia. And this is looking down Columbus Street or Columbus Avenue, all the way down to Columbus Circle down there. So if you were going to stand right in the middle of the road like I'm doing. And this looks up towards Harlem. Oh, I'll let this bicycle guy go. What you doing, bicycle guy? Um, this old dog. Oh, she got too many more steps in her, huh? Or he ain't got too many more steps in him. Oh, he looks hot. She said the dog's name was Hunter. Oh, you grew up in the Bronx, Marianne? Oh, that's dope. That's a licensed dispensary. Wow. I guess that means like a marijuana dispensary, right? Superfly. Yeah, different world. Different world now. 86th Street. I hope it's not too windy. I guess it could be a little bit windy. Sorry about that. Dude's cleaning the street, digging a hole. And if you guys like what you're seeing and you just want to touch, if you can see that heart over there or touch the screen, it's somewhere over here. There's like a little heart or a thumbs up or something like that. Yelling at his phone. "Rah, rah, 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 rah." Yeah, thank you very much. Good job. Thank you very much. Yeah, and I was watching this guy this morning on TikTok. His name was Gunner, and he was making fun of another friend of ours named Marty, who's a live streamer on TikTok. He was talking, he was talking smack about Marty. He says, this guy Marty, all he does is he live streams his errands. He gets on the bus and he live streams his errands. He goes to the store and he live streams himself shopping at the store. And I thought, you know what? Just for that, I'm gonna start live streaming my errands too. That's all I'm gonna do is live stream my errands. So my errand right now is walking across. We're gonna enter Central Park right over here, and we're gonna walk through Central Park. And after I steal this motorcycle, Gunner, yeah, the guy on TikTok. Yeah, I think he's got a fancy Mercedes. He rides. I've never seen him on a bike, but he may have a motorcycle. Hey, Rainbow, little soul grandma. Yeah, so he was sitting there. Oh, you're in Florida. Very nice. Yeah, here today in the Upper West, it is 85 degrees. It's a warm one for sure. Anyway, I'm taking my laundry over to drop it off at the laundromat, and Gunner was tearing into Marty. Oh, Marty just no easy player. There's a guy. There's a live streamer. So I live stream on TikTok a lot, right? And I have friends on TikTok that live stream. And now there's a little conflict, a little drama going on because Gunner started publicly making fun of Marty. And so maybe it'll blow up into a whole great big argument and there'll be good press for them both. Can't afford a washing machine in New York? No, can't afford a washing machine. Drop it off. You take it to the laundromat, they wash it and fold it, pick it up the next day for probably 18 bucks. It's funny because I was just over in Southeast Asia for the last just over a year. Just got back last week. And I remember I took it in China. I took in my stuff to the wash and fold, picked it up the next day for like $4 American. Here, I'm probably gonna have to pay 16 to 18 to get it to pick it up. But yeah, no, where I'm staying right now, if you don't have a washing machine in your building, there's no. You gotta. Everybody in Europe has a washing machine. Yeah, not in New York. Things are just so expensive. And I noticed when last year when we were in Europe. No, I'm sorry, we were in Europe the year before, but for the last 15 months, I've been over doing live streams in Southeast Asia, Vietnam, China, Thailand, and Australia as well. And they have washing machines in all the apartments, but they don't use dryers. They everybody everywhere hangs out their clothes to dry outside. Chase Ace, man. That's for me to know and you to find out. Are you asking because I'm because you're in America? Because you're talking to an American? That's one thing I noticed when I was over in Asia. Actually, especially in what's up, Chase Ace? Guys, don't forget to hit that like button or the thumbs up, however it appears on your screen. If you guys hit that, that'll draw more people into the chat. Very helpful. So YouTube knows that you like what you're seeing. But yeah, I spent like over a year only hearing languages that I didn't speak. So a live stream every day, so I hear my own voice, but I wasn't having conversation in English and I wasn't hearing people speak in English. So then one day we ended up going down to Australia and I started having people speak English to me and I was having conversations in English. I was like, yo, what? But one of the things that the Australians used to say was more than once. An Australian said, "Where are you from?" I said, "America." "Oh, guns." I said, "Yeah, guns. Yeah, guns. Because they don't have guns in Australia, right? Unless I talk to myself. Yeah, 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 guns. Yeah, a lot of guns. Yeah, yeah, a lot of guns." Maybe they were thinking that in Taiwan, but nobody said anything to me. It's because I play a lot of Rivals, not because I'm an American. Um, could be. So now we're in Central Park, New York, on 86th Street and Central Park West Avenue, right there. Big old buildings. This part of the park is like a little bit of a y'all got shotguns for hunting. This part of the park has dogs in it. A lot of times people will let their dogs free to run around in here. And you can see right now the cherry blossoms are out. We should go check that out. The cherry trees. Oh, here we go over here. White ones and pink ones. Yeah, Chase, we're in New York. Central Park, New York. Manhattan. And all I'm trying to do is walk over to my old neighborhood to drop off my dirty clothes. Sounds crazy, but my apartment was over on East 85th Street. I lived in my apartment for years. And then I left that apartment and went traveling to do the live streams, mostly on TikTok and sometimes on YouTube. I gave up that apartment, and then when I come back to the States, how many homicides in New York? I have no idea. When I come back to the States, I got to go all the way across town to use my same laundromat, drop off my dirty laundry at the old wash and fold that I used to use. So this is all my dirty underwears and stuff like that. Just in case you're wondering what's in my dirty laundry. I really couldn't. I can't tell you. You can't show that on YouTube. It's my dirty garters and stockings. How many homicides in New York? I would have no idea. Stacy, what's up? Easy player, what's up? I have no idea how many. That's a good question though. Anybody know how many homicides in a year in New York? I don't know. It's not something I think about. I'm sure it's a lot. I mean, it's America, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got to wash my clothes at the close. I tried to find I've got an Airbnb that I'm staying at right now, and I looked around the neighborhood to try and find a wash and fold to do my clothes, and I couldn't find one. And I didn't want to go to the laundromat in the neighborhood either. Too busy. I can't show you what's in my dirty laundry. It's against the rules. It's against YouTube terms of service. Actually, YouTube terms of service is a little bit more lenient than TikTok terms of service, right? But we often do TikTok, and then I take the live stream and download it. Let me interrupt this guy's picture. I'm just going to be a total jerk. Hi there. And and then I download the live stream from TikTok and upload it onto YouTube. But in this case, these go whenever I do a stream like this on YouTube, it goes directly onto YouTube. So if you guys want to see this, it'll be posted within an hour. Look at these beautiful flowers. I don't know what this is. 1.3 million population, 300 homicides, easy player. What are you talking about? Really? That's a lot. Is that a bad city or what? What movie stars live in the neighborhood? Oh my God, probably a ton. The only ones that I ever saw, that's a rough city, man. I grew up in Oakland. That was like the rate in Oakland. You wash your clothes at home. I know I would. I would. But I just I just rented a room here. Rented a room in Harlem. So I need to get my clothes washed. 1.5 million people with 300 homicides. Yeah, that's rough. That's a lot. Um, I don't know. Maybe all of New York. It's 10 million people. It might be 300 per year. This is a really safe city. Right now, we're in New York City Central Park. Walking across Central Park. There's the Upper West Side. And we're going to go over to the Upper East Side. It says only 5 in the New York City area. Only 5 murders happened last year. Because we are talking about murder, right? Or homicide. It's not, yeah, I mean, it's not a lot. I think it might be more than 5, but. Sup, South Florida? Maybe a bit windy. Sorry. Let's go over to only so far this year 5. What? That's crazy. If we go over here to, let me show you this. But I never know what country. I mean, some people might be coming. Somebody was talking to me just now that might be in Europe or whatever. Somebody said the way they were talking about guns sounds like they were probably in Europe or somewhere that doesn't have guns. Does America have guns? Yeah, of course we do. We famously have guns, and it's too bad, really. It's too bad that we have so many guns. It's too much. Oh, there's a little jazz combo here. You can find these guys in the park all the time. Chilling in the park in New York City. Oh, they just took a little break right here. Some money. I think I might. Nah, I'll leave them their money. And then if you get out here, and now they're going to go this way. When you get to the middle of Central Park, you have some really nice views. That's the Upper East Side. Harlem is up here. Stacy, what's up? There's the Upper East. Let's see, the museums. This one here, that is the Guggenheim Museum. That's the Googs. The Googs. Morning, you guys. How's everybody? Is there any conception on this? Is the picture too like choppy and junky? I can change the channels. I'm not sure how it looks, so I have to ask you guys periodically. Because on my side it looks really clear, but that doesn't mean I know what it looks like over there. And YouTube tends to be a little rougher than TikTok. TikTok tends to have a better or a smoother look. Maybe it looks choppy. Maybe it looks choppy. I'm not sure. Da, 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 da. Mhm. Maybe it looks choppy. Hey, Marianne. 40 to 70 so far. Oh, that was Moscow. Um, yeah, I'll do my laundry once a week here in New York. I'll drop it off once a week or so. I don't have a whole lot of clothes. Um, because I was living out of my backpack for so long. I got rid of all my clothes. I had like 7 shirts, 7 underwears, 14 socks. Lillian Acosta. What's up, Lillian Acosta? Good morning. Thank you so much with the $2. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate it. You guys tell me let me check in with you guys real quick. Is the picture okay or is it too choppy? Is the definition all right? Sometimes when I walk through the park, the picture doesn't look good. So that's the only reason I ask. To a right in Central Park. Thank you, Lillian. Lee McNeil, what's up? It's okay. Sometimes it looks kind of crappy. If it looks crappy, let me know. I think I can change the channel and get good reception. But it seems to be okay. Yeah, we're in Central Park right now. Around the lake at Central Park. Just chilling. Just chilling. All the birdies. And then this an apartment complex over here. I can't remember what this one is called. Is this called I think this is the San Remo. It's the San Remo condos. Yo, Lillian, thank you for the star. Lillian. Thank you so much. Good morning, Lillian. Thank you so much for coming. It looks like everybody's hitting the button up there, the little like button or the thumbs up button. Beautiful. Let me here, I'm gonna do one thing. Let me adjust the picture real quick. Hold still. Let's see what we got. Just left putt. Yeah, let's see what we get now. I think give me 10 seconds. Give me 10 seconds. My internet is looking for a local cell phone tower. Kind of choppy, huh? That is. The picture's fine. One of the little bridges in Central Park. Gorgeous. Looks like it's broken over here. They got it stuck together with some 2x4s. Wow. I think I'm gonna stand right here on the bridge until it breaks, and then I'm gonna have a lawsuit for the city, and I'll make millions of dollars. Hopefully. Lillian, that's awesome. The gold coin. Some joggers come in here and they jog, which is nice. And here's the lake. Christopher. Here's good. Okay, thanks, Jane. And then down here, this is kind of wild. You may. Oh, I can't remember what they call this, but this is if you're on 86th Street on the Upper West Side. 86th Street actually itself runs through here underneath this tunnel and it goes to 86 because here is where the horses here's where the hoists here where the hoists is. So this is like a police station inside the park, and this is where they put the horses. This is the stables. Oh man. I think it's a little bit of work today. YouTube is it just doesn't act the same way that TikTok. Silver Lady and Lee McNeil. Sound is back. Sound is gone. Picture's back. Picture's gone. Oh man, what a mess trying to get this stuff figured out. We'll give it a second. We'll see. We'll see if it comes back. I think it's partly too from walking across Central Park. Walking across the park is always kind of choppy, but once we get out of the park, It should be better. We're in Central Park right now by this little, I think this thing used to be a bathroom. I don't know if it still is the bathroom. I'm not really sure. But we're almost out to the other side of the park. And then we'll have reception if we're gonna get it. Lillian Acosta in the place. What's up, Lillian? Oh, the internet has been diabolical today. But we'll get it figured out. Lee, what's up, Lee McNeil? Diabolical internet. But I think we're gonna get it figured out in a second. Diabolical. Thank you guys for bearing with me while we figure this out. You guys are awesome. You're awesome. Thank you for having patience, for helping me do this. Yeah, it seems like TikTok is easier, but then there are days when YouTube seems a lot easier to use too. Hey, Lee McNeil. All right. Yeah, we're starting to come back. So this building right here is, I don't know exactly what it's called. It's in Central Park, right on the lake. The gatehouse. This is the gatehouse. The Croton Aqueduct is the name of the aqueduct here where they keep the water. Completed and delivers the first supply of clean drinking water in New York City on July 4th, 1842. Yo, that's crazy. This is the reservoir between 79th and 86th. Oh, wait a minute. This is 86th and like 110th. So the between 79 and 86 must have been back there. Oh, it's totally different. You waiting for the bus, Lillian? Waiting for the bus? I hope you're going somewhere fun. Hope you're going somewhere good. This is Central Park. You can see the beautiful bridge, the wrought iron work on all the bridges as you go around the park. Kind of like you see on, hey, Gail Felix, what's up? Kind of like when you see Law and Order, right? You see all the little bridges in Central Park. What's up, Gail Felix? Central Park. We've been trying. Yo, Felix, thank you so much, Gail. Thank you for the 100. We've been trying to get across. I did get across the park, but it's been a little bit choppy. We've been on YouTube for about 40 minutes in the last, yo, what's up? The last 10 or 15 minutes we'd lost reception. It's been pretty crappy, but better now. I started on the west side, on the upper west side on 86th Street, and now we're on the east side. We're on East 86. Getting across, hey Lillian, getting across the park is kind of, you can lose reception sometimes. Yo, little Gail, Felix, what's up? Little grandma with the poop. Thank you for the golden poop. And we should now. I think we have better reception, right? Here is, these people are running their ass off. Dang, dude, they're racing. This is years ago during the COVID days when I lived over on this block. I lived right over there. I used to run around this track. I don't know what compelled me to do such masochism, but these guys are still doing it. Going home, you were just in your Pilates, now you're going home. Oh, I see. How was Pilates? Was it good? Was it enjoyable or was it a nightmare? See, this I think is the police. Maybe. Gotta be, because you're not supposed to drive in here. So it's some kind of like city. This is closed to auto traffic. So it's just running on that side and then bikes on this side. Or walking. Silent Feather, what's up? Good morning, you guys. Thanks for coming in. We were good for about a half an hour, and then we lost the internet, but now we're back. See, there's the NYPD coming through here, making sure everything's safe. And we're in Central Park right now. There's the rental bikes you can get. And this is oh yeah, that's time the cherry blossoms season right now here in Central Park. Cherry blossoms or cherry or plum? I don't know what they are. Hey, Edward Laboulé, we're in Central Park, New York City. Central Park, New York. And here's the NYPD chilling out in the park. This street is closed to traffic. There shouldn't be any cars in here, except for like police cars. Look at the trees right now. So these blooms are gonna go. These trees are gonna grow in their bloominess until the end of the first week in May. So for the next 3 weeks, it's high allergy season, but the trees are gorgeous though, pink and yellow and white and purple, all through Central Park. Yeah, gorgeous, huh? Corn dogs, right? Classic New York City, Central Park. Gotta get the corn dogs and the pretzels and the Coca-Cola. The trees are gorgeous right now. Oh wow, what is this thing? Are these flowers of some kind? No, it's just like I don't know what this is. Some shagginess hanging off the tree. And then wow, look at these things. This, by the way, is the Metropolitan Museum right here. We're on the backside of the Metropolitan Museum. I want to see this tree though. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's really gorgeous. Central Park is incredible. Yo, Gail. Gail, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gift. If you guys want to support the channel, you can just tap the little there's like a thumbs up or a heart or something like that. We live stream over here on YouTube sometimes. I'm trying to do it more and more all the time, but you can always find me on TikTok almost every day. But I'd like to start getting over on YouTube. It's a whole different vibe, and I kind of like it. I kind of dig it. I like TikTok, but TikTok is kind of like for. I kind of feel like it's for the kids. You know what I mean? I feel like an intruder. Listen to those birds. Look at that. Gorgeous, huh? Richard Ortiz, Gail Felix. Yeah, it's beautiful, huh? These are nuts. It's New York is expensive. It's a pain in the butt, but sometimes it's nice to live in New York. Nice. All right, so we're just trying to get across the park to the east side because I got to drop off my laundry. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me run over this way. Let me run over this way. My dirty laundry, you know it. Carrying all my dirty laundry. Met employees. It's laundry day. Yeah, you got to do it. I got to take them in. But where I'm staying right now, I got my Airbnb is in Harlem. And when I walk around trying to find at these guys, I walked around trying to find a wash and fold that would do my clothes. And what's up, Stevie Winwood? I didn't find a place that I liked. So I said, well, I know that there's the one that I used to near my old apartment. So that's where I'm going. Even if it's an hour-long walk to get over there. And then I'll drop off my laundry. They'll clean it. I'll pick it up in 24 hours. Should have cost me 16 or 17 or 18 bucks for that. This is the side of the Metropolitan Museum of Art. My old neighborhood, a fluff and fold, yeah. Mary Taylor, what's up? You found us over here. You found us in Central Park West. Central Park West in New York City. No, no, Central Park East. Central Park East, I forgot. We were on Central Park West about a half an hour ago. And then coming Ancient Chinese Secret, that commercial, the real David. Oh, that's new. Check that out. I haven't been back here in um, I have not been back here for at least 15 months, right? That building is new. This construction I just saw. Oh, they wrapped the building up in paper because they're gonna work on it. They're pointing it. I think it's called when they point it. So all these buildings get inspected constantly. The older buildings get inspected. And that's why you see scaffolding all over New York City, because the building inspectors go building by building, inspecting the outside of the building. I mean, as well as the inside of the building too. But if they found something wrong, if there's like loose bricks or some decorative ornaments are getting old and rickety, and there's some chance that it might fall off and drop 16 stories onto somebody's head, they'll, I think they call it they point the whole building, and then they have to wrap it up in wire or paper like this, netting, meshing. Then they go through and touch up all the ornament and all the loose bricks, and they re-tile everything at great expense to the building owner. And so that is happening to all the buildings year round. The inspectors just go up and down every street. And so if this building is getting worked on, the one next to it might get worked on after that, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And that's why when you walk around New York City, there's so much scaffolding everywhere. Little Felix. There's a little park for the kids over here, which is wild because it's very trafficy, but so it is. So it goes. And there's the Met, this big glass room. If you guys have ever been to the Met, or if you've never been to the Met, this in here, this room contains, um, they call it the Temple of something or other. It's like an old Egyptian ruins of a temple and Egyptian art that they took or they got from the British, which they got from Egypt, and they reconstructed it in there with the whole pool and everything like that. And that's where the Met Gala is always held in there. The Met Gala is held in there once or twice or 3 times a year. There's that one big Met Gala. I think it's only once a year, but there are other Met Galas for different reasons. Like one is movie stars, one is, I don't know, the Emmys, one is for fashion, whatever. I've done the Met Gala in here as a cook many times, but not just the big one. Yo, RJ Wertheimer, what's up? And that's the employee entrance here, the Metropolitan. Security dudes at the Met. Beautiful. Just plain residential house across the street, I believe. I think it's us. I think some rich folks own this place and live in it. And the auto traffic now, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so the cars are backed up, all backed up. Look at this guy. Is that a poodle? Is that a great big poodle? Oh my goodness, look at you. $5 for it's a poodle, right? $5 for the poodle. Oh my God, what a gorgeous little creature. And Dalmatian. Am I doing the white party this year? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know if they'll do you think they'll have the white party anymore? It's hard to say. Hard to say if they're doing it. Yeah, if they're doing it, I'll be cooking at it, but I'm not sure that they'll be doing it anymore. Look at this house, it's crazy. So this is Museum Mile. See the street sign there? Fifth Avenue and East 84th Street, also known as Museum Mile in New York City. And this is on my old neighborhood. So we're gonna dip in here and go down the street to my old house and drop off my clothing at my old wash and fold that I used to use every week. If I have to walk all the way from Harlem to 85th Street to get my laundry done, I will, because I'm kind of particular about. I have sensitive skin. The history and wildlife. Yeah, this is a great museum too. This is a Metropolitan Museum of Art. The one that I like to go to is the Natural History Museum over on the west side. I really like that one. It's good for kids too. A lot of kids tours go there. Um, this one is just epic though, classical. This is like ta-da, the New York Museum, right? Are they gonna have? Are they ever gonna have another white party though? I don't know. New York City. Yeah, the architecture's crazy, huh? The Harmony Club, RJ? Off the top of my head, I don't think so. I don't recognize it. Is it like a music event location? The Harmony Club? Sounds like it. I worked at so many places in the city, but not every place in the city. I guess I'll find out, huh? Oh yeah, about the white party. Yeah, this week I'm working at Paramount Pictures. Paramount Pictures has like movie release parties, and there'll be like stars at these parties. Um, I used to work not last year because we were in Thailand last year, right? But the previous couple years, I would, check this out. This is crazy. I would work these Paramount Pictures events. I'm doing one on the 20th, and it would be a release of a new TV show or a movie down in Chelsea district. That is wild. That is a bird, huh? And Raphael, the painter Raphael. Sick. I know it's crazy, Gail. We're just gonna pick right up as if I never left. Honestly, though, I don't even know if they noticed. They didn't. Like we used to work in here all the time. We used to do the Paramount Pictures all the time, the white parties, etc. And I was talking to some people at my old job. I don't even know if they recognize that, if they are aware that they haven't worked with me in 16 months. Oh, Chris, what's up, bro? Yeah, I guess. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Wow, this is a trip. We're at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City. Let me set down my laundry real quick. It's Jeffrey Gibson, the animal that therefore I am. Mississippi Choctaw Cherokee. Oh wow, that's dope. And then up here, see if I can zoom in on these. That's incredible. Yeah, it's crazy, huh? Whatever the weather, what's up? Just gonna leave my it's called never burn. Exactly, exactly. That's exactly it. I learned a long time ago doing cooking. Like, if I don't want to work here anymore, I'm gonna do it in such a way that I can, if I have to, come back, right? I love the Met, yeah. I mean, maybe I'll do catering right now for a while, for a few weeks or a few months. I don't know. We'll do the live streams all the time. We'll stream on YouTube and we'll stream on TikTok. Um, but maybe this time when we're ready to leave in a few weeks, we'll go and we won't have to come back, you know? Maybe I'll burn my bridges then, but so far I don't think it's a good idea. We're outside the Met right now, the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Whatever the weather. Jackie Onassis' apartment. Look down on this. Oh, yeah. How did they make these crazy pieces of art up here? It's nuts, huh? Yeah, right across the street here. Yeah, didn't Jackie O have an apartment over here? Wasn't Jackie Onassis' place over here? These houses. I made back when I was doing catering, or maybe this was her place right here that they're working on it right there with that beautiful Beaux Arts copper top, that mansard roof right there. Crazy. Yeah, it's good money for sure. There was one day that I worked in somebody's house. It wasn't this building, but I think it was right behind it. No, wait a minute. It was this one. See this building on the corner? It's not that one, but it was right behind it. And the view was crazy. It was higher than that building. And you could see it's crazy. The amount of money they must have paid for that apartment. Yeah, but they're private homes. Yeah. So they may have been apartment houses or hotels, when they built them in 1930. But, some rich folks came along and they'll buy two or three right next door to each other and take up half of a floor and turn it into one giant 3,000 square foot condo with, with this as their view. Hey, Christopher. Yeah. So they become, you know, private homes with a view of the Met across the street. Not bad. Not really bad. Yeah, I remember going through there was one couple that I did a party at their house, one of these apartments over here over the years. Not last year, but in the previous few years that I lived here doing catering. There was one couple, there was a man and a woman. I think they were both doctors and they had a couple kids that they all lived in a apartment over here with these kind of crazy views. So we're getting the food together and the couple is not in the kitchen, just the chefs are in the kitchen. So everyone else is getting the food ready and I start rifling through their personal paperworks, like their bills and stuff like that of the couple, because I want to know what their name is. I get the name of each of them and I start reverse engineering their the address on Google while making the food at the same time. And the apartment that they had made in this building was, I think it was worth 8 million, if I remember correctly. Hey, Fran, they had bought a couple apartments and turned and connected them and turned it into one large home that I think was worth $8 million. Wasn't the giantest apartment, but it was gorgeous, but very pricey. Didn't I cook for Danny DeVito? Um, no, actually, that's a funny story. I had dinner with Danny DeVito. I didn't cook for him, but my wife was, when she was doing books, she wrote and painted some kids' books. And Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman were married. I don't know if they still are, but Rhea Perlman was trying to get my wife to illustrate a book that she wrote. She wanted to write kids' books, and she wanted someone to do the painting and the drawing in the book. So we went out to Beverly Hills and we hung out with them for a couple days. We went and had dinner with Rhea and Danny that night, myself and my wife and my daughter. I know, it was ridiculous. And in the end, it didn't work out. I think my wife sabotaged it because she had like 5 books out already. She had 5 kids' books that she had written and illustrated, and she didn't want to illustrate somebody else's book unless she had total control. And I was like, babe, just do the book. It's Rhea Perlman. Maybe she's not a household name to everybody, but this book might just be really huge. And she was just like, nah, she wants to make too many changes. I don't really want to. I was like, wow, okay, your life. So while they're in the house hashing it out, me and my daughter just hung out in the backyard and swam in their swimming pool in their house in Beverly Hills. It was so surreal. And his daughter came home. Hey, Queen Ciara. Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman's daughter came home from high school or college. I don't know what year it was. She got on her little bathing suit and jumped in the pool and played with my little girl. I was like, this is too weird, man. This is too crazy. Um, but yeah, we went and got dinner, some restaurant. I can't remember what, Ivy's or something like that. Some fancy little place. All right, we're on East 83rd. Yeah, I know, Gail. It has been a very interesting life. I just still wish that my wife I wish she would have taken that book, but she didn't want to. So she didn't, and she didn't have to. Yeah, so this is my old neighborhood. Somehow I got a house, an apartment up in this neighborhood. Now, obviously these are the fancy schmancy dancy houses. I live down like 4 blocks where the houses are more realistic. Uh, yeah, but one time, I guess it was during COVID, so I guess it was 2019 or 2020. I got an apartment over here and lived in it for years. And you can see the way these streets go, they're one way. And the next street goes the other direction, alternating streets. So it's one way, one way, one way. So the traffic is brutal. They got it blocked off there on Madison Avenue for some reason. We'll walk over there and see. It could just be because school is out. No, I think I see a fire truck down there. There's high schools down here. You need someone to go to New York with me, Queen Ciara? Yeah, New York's beautiful. It is. It's a mouthful. It's a big chunk to bite off, right? But when I came here, I moved here with my daughter like so many years ago. And yeah, at first it was crazy, but you get used to it and then it's okay. At first it's crazy. Is that Thailand? Is this like the Thai consulate or something? That flag, is that Thailand? I don't see anything on the door that says Thailand consulate. Wait, no, I do. Hold on a second. Yeah, check it out. It says inside there, permanent mission of Thailand. Look at that. So it's the Thai consulate or whatever, permanent, the mission of Thailand. Oh, that's crazy. We're on 83rd Street. in New York City on the Upper East. Oh shoot, my dirty laundry is all over the sidewalk now. Sorry, you didn't see that. You didn't see my dirty skivvies. I'm taking my clothes to drop off at the wash and fold in case you guys are wondering what we're doing right now. I'm taking in my laundry to get washed every week. Bird is a word, Christopher. Beep, 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 beep. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. It's free to subscribe to this channel on YouTube. So I heard that some people have not yet subscribed. So feel free to hit that little subscribe button. So this is Madison. Oh, this place is crazy too. Nectar. This is Madison Avenue and 83rd. This is an old school little diner, like little omelet place, little breakfast joint. It used to have a different name, but it's been called Nectar for a couple of decades. Field piccata. Dinner is $43. What's an omelet cost anymore? I came down here for breakfast a couple times. $35 for a tuna melt sandwich. What? 25 for the tuna melt. Turkey sandwich, 28. Moussaka with Greek specialties. That's the thing about New York too. There's always the Greek stuff, that's like a throwback from way back in the day. And this is the diner right here. Hi, how you doing? I'm really good. Can I just show we're live right now. Is that all right? Because this diner is crazy. This diner's nuts, huh? 8-ounce filet mignon, $52. Yo, Gail, thank you so much. Thank you, Gail. Yeah, cool little restaurant, huh?
No, no.
Oh, thank you, Queen Ciara. Cool little restaurant, huh? She was somewhat offended, but Upper East Side, everybody's somewhat offended at all times. I miss living over here because everybody would look at me like, "Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing in our neighborhood?" And here, this is like a high school or a grade school. Here you go. Public School 6. Hey, 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 little gray squirrel, what you doing? Public School 6, PS 6. Northern Central California Valley, Gale. Up there in Stockton, Sacramento. Hey, little squirrel. 945th Avenue, Christopher. Nice. Yeah, these are nice, right? This is a really good neighborhood. People, when we're walking around doing this on TikTok, which we do TikTok 10 times more frequently than I do um YouTube. But I like the YouTube. I think it's cool. I like having a smaller crowd, honestly. We have 26, 25 people in here. And sometimes in TikTok there's 300, 400, 500. It's kind of nice to just do a smaller group. But usually on TikTok, when we're up here, somebody goes, "Where's Jeffrey Epstein's house, bro?" And in case that is in the back of your mind, that house is on 72nd Street, so 1172nd Street. This is 83rd Street, so we're 11 blocks away from it. Look at these little doggies. Oh my goodness. Other Queen Sierra. Seen a white squirrel in Kentucky, really? Hey, dog's barking there. Yeah, Cindy, a lot of people on TikTok are not aware that we go on YouTube, right? I don't really know how to tell them, but if I'm on TikTok and I say to everybody, I've done it before, we'll have like hundreds of people in the room. And I'll say, "All right, everybody, I'm going over to YouTube. Let everybody go to YouTube." They'll come, and it's a good way to get a crowd. But the problem is that TikTok doesn't like that. There's a parade going on or a demonstration or something. You guys hear the drums? Here, check this out. What is it? Oh, a strike. Somebody's on strike. That's so loud. Crazy world. You don't go over to TikTok? Yeah. Some kind of strike. Ready to strike for fair wages. What is it? Healthcare? Who paid for the signs? Lord Alcatraz? I don't know. No idea. Don't know what they're striking about. Don't know. Awfully loud for such a fancy neighborhood. Residential workers. So these might just be like people that work for these rich folks, maids and butlers and staff that work in these rich folks' houses. Oh, Queen Ciara. Well, you can follow us here. I'm off. Check out the channel. There's live streams from all the places that we've been to. We've been around to other like 25 countries in the last couple of years. If you dig through the channel, you'll see live streams from Paris and Vietnam and London and Thailand, all the places that we've gone to. They're all up on YouTube. And this will be up on YouTube too. There. I'm gonna have to show my ID, but I don't have any ID. Hopefully they'll just let me go. This guy's just watching. He's watching YouTube. All right, I guess it's cool. Like Starbucks all over again. Have your membership ID cards out there, right there. And you can also find me over on TikTok, mostly TikTok, sometimes YouTube. Although I'm thinking about coming over to YouTube more frequently. We're on 83rd, no 84th right now. 84th and Park. And I'm gonna go down to my laundry where I always drop my dirty laundry off. On where is it at? Between 3rd and 2nd. Set my notifications on. Oh yeah. Oh. Ah. Yeah, if you guys want to support the channel, you can just hit that subscribe. That's a way to do it that doesn't cost any money. There's also like super chat. There's also pen pal. What is it? PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. There's also, what's the other thing? Subscription. Can do all that stuff if people care to do that. We're not on YouTube every day, but I do come on every week at least once. But for the most part, I'm on TikTok every day. Thank you guys. I'm glad everybody came though. That was really, really cool. And if you want to see the previous live streams that we've done, they're also on YouTube. It's like 400 hours of live streams are on YouTube if you want to watch them. Golden Wing. Well, I know what you mean. This is also The most expensive real estate in New York, though, too, by the way. We're on the Upper East Side. This is East 84th between Madison and Park. This is super, super rich. But I mean, this is typical, though. Yeah, everyone's got their garbage bagged up and sitting by the. They try to do it all around New York, but it's not always, some parts of town are worse than others. Lexington in 84. Is it hard to TikTok to say? Yeah, it is, Gail, but I like it. It is sometimes it's stressful though. When I get home at night, I'm like, ah. Ah. And then sometimes when there's 1,000 people, it's almost easier. It's almost like you switch over and you just realize, like, I can't say a hi to 1,000 people. So this is bagels. This must be Tal Bagels based on the font. Is it? Yeah, it's Tal Bagels. I think this must be a new 83. I don't remember Tal. I thought this was a pizza place. Tal is like a chain of bagel stores here in town. They're actually really, really good too. And then this is the luncheonette, which I love. I love the luncheonette. Everybody loves the luncheonette. It's like the original egg cream soda fountain in New York. It's one of the last of these really old places that's still floating around New York. Hey Gail, I take it's super duper rich, yeah. Debbie, what's up? Gail, thank you so much. The old fashioned luncheonette, yeah. Pretty classic. And it's usually so busy that people have to line up behind this. Right. Maybe it's closed by now. Maybe they close by the end of the day. Oh, it's hard to say. I don't know. They got a collection of Coca-Cola, bottles of Coca-Cola. Hey, Christopher Alcorn, thank you for the golden poo-poo. They got Coca-Colas from Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson fight. From Slovenia, from Bahrain. Hold on a second. This is the cardiac pack. This must have been some basketball team. So Penn State, Coca-Cola, commemorative bottles. Christopher, Coca-Cola Light. Look at this. Jimmy Carter, Coca-Cola. University of Virginia. Yo, Christopher, thank you so much. So for some reason, they've been collecting all these bottles of Coke. Golden Wing, yeah, back when Coca-Cola was good. Back when Coca-Cola was good. It's Montana Coca-Cola from 1989. Yeah, so they have all these old Cokes from South Africa. The ones from other countries have a little name on it. South Africa, different states. That's Texas. This one's from Uzbekistan. Crazy, huh? This one is Japanese, right? Crazy. Gail Felix, what's up? I kind of want to go in here, but they're just going to be irritated if I do. I'm going to set my dirty laundry on the ground and see what's up. Wow, look at this place. Yes, sir. Look at that. A Lexington candy shop. All right, sorry, my dirty laundry. I don't want to get my dirty laundry stolen. And across the street, 83rd and Lex. Let's get over here. Traffic cop in the street. Amazon delivery with tattoos. Yo, Christopher with the happy poops. Yo, Paralumen. Yeah, the lunch counter is awesome, huh? Fancy neighborhood. This is my old neighborhood. This is 83rd between Lexington and 3rd Avenue. And I used to live on 85th between 3rd and 2nd. So just a couple blocks away. And these houses are more realistic, like a couple blocks away there where we were before, back by the Metropolitan Museum of Art back there. Well, it's really a high rent district, like super expensive. These are super expensive too, but I guess you could look at it this way. See those bars right there? And the bars right here on the ground floor windows? And the way these boxes are? Those are the garbage cans. Those are brand new with tight fitting lids that probably lock. But there's rats like crazy at night. And these bars on the window kind of suggest that there used to be break-ins, that this used to be a rougher neighborhood. Now it's exceedingly expensive, but there's still the kind of vibe in here. See these windows over here, even though it's super expensive, those have bars on too. So it may have, at one time, it may have been probably was a rougher neighborhood. Your aunt and uncle lived over here? Yo, they didn't even have bars in the window years ago. Or maybe it got so nice that that's when they decided to put the bars on the window. So people would stop breaking in and taking their stuff. I don't know. Alabama Avenue in the Bronx. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Had one open in Brooklyn on Alabama Avenue and in the Bronx. Oh, that's dope. Trying to think. Alabama Avenue in Brooklyn. I can't think of it right off the top of my head where that's at. This is gorgeous. I love this thing. Haven't been back here in a while in this neighborhood. So I think I'm going to keep going down here because I think there was a laundry on 83rd that I used to use. I can't quite remember. 83rd, 84th, or 85th. It's been so long, I can't remember. But I'm going to keep going. We'll get down. If we get to 83rd and 2nd Avenue, and when I still haven't seen it, then I know I'm on the wrong street. And then this used to be regular houses, but now it's this thing. They removed all the personality from it, from the whole block, and just put this. This is the thing about living in the Upper East Side. There's cool buildings, but there's a there's a lack of cohesion. There's not, the neighborhood is all chopped up in a million different styles. Do they have garages? And no, near new lots. Ah, okay. See, like if it looked like this still, but all those houses got tore down to put in more modern places, this would have been like the 50s or 60s. This looks like it would have been the 70s. Oh, remember the Jeffersons TV show? That building right there with the round balconies? That's the Jeffersons building. That's where they did that TV show, The Jeffersons. Christopher Alcorn. Um, yeah, I think there may be a time delay on the chat here with TikTok or with YouTube. Um, is there parking lots here? Yeah, some of the buildings have parking lots underneath them. Does your place come with a parking space? Usually not, although a big old modern building like this might have a drive-in parking lot underneath. Yeah, that's the Jefferson's building right there. 83rd and no, I'm sorry, 85th. 85th Street and 3rd Avenue is where the Jeffersons lived in the TV show. Proof? Somebody wants proof? Like proof, like proofing bread in a bakery? Cindy Schiller, what's up? You think the chat is behind? There is yeah, on YouTube. Oh, here we go. Wow. YouTube seems to have more of a time delay than TikTok does. Your aunt and uncle live in the apartment behind the Jeffersons? No way. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, so my old place was on 85th. That is on 85th and 3rd. And I lived on 85th Street between 2nd and 3rd. So right over there, 2 blocks away, my old apartment was. See, here's where you go from like the fancy, we just saw those fancy buildings, right? And then this is what, when you get down the block, this is what the older brick buildings. That's what these are. To quickly go just a few blocks from the museum, that's a whole other world. They lived in the apartment building just behind the Jeffersons. That's crazy. Now, right behind the Jeffersons building is Target. Target and that one makeup store that the ladies go to. I can't remember what it's called now. Yeah, the old red brick ones are dope, huh? Look at that. They have it in the mall around the country. I can't remember what it's called. Great neighborhood. Yeah, this is my old place where I used to go. Oh my God. Sephora. Yeah, Fran. There's a Sephora there on the corner and a halal truck and a Target now. All right, let's see. Yeah, check this out. This is so classic. This is laundry. I used to go to this laundry. Hit the bell. Hi, how are you? How you been? Oh, dirty laundry. Can I pick it up in 1 hour? Tomorrow. Tomorrow better, right?
Last phone number?
917 805 6635.
Tomorrow afternoon?
Yeah. Hey, now.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. We'll see you tomorrow. All right. That's that. You guys didn't hear my phone number, did you? I hope you guys didn't hear my phone number. This car is still sitting here. My God, I haven't been back here in 2 years. I made him nervous. Yeah, he's a nervous guy, though. You did hear my phone number? I used to see him once a week. To pick it up in an hour, he was like, "Are you kidding me? No, of course not." This car been sitting here for years. I haven't been back in this neighborhood for 2 years. This car is still sitting here. That is crazy. Still for sale. Leave your phone number on the windshield if you want to buy it. Oh my God. Yeah, I know. Nobody, unless you guys wrote it down. No, I've never said my phone number on the air, but there's only like 20 people in the room. I thought I muted it. I guess not, Cindy. This car has been sitting here for years and it never gets towed away. This is a trip. And then this place is an old auto repair where you get your smog done. If you have a car and you need to get your smog done, you do it in here. Your emissions inspection station in the neighborhood. You call me in New York, Lil Poots. I hope you got that number down. I might not want to let this thing go onto YouTube since it has my phone number on it, right? No, I don't mind. I really don't mind. I mean, you give your phone number to people when they ask for it, right? Oh, I thought that was a real dog. Didn't write it down, shucks. This is crazy. Oh, it's been so long since I was over here. And they were working on this building. Oh, now this is cool. I want to see what happened with this thing. It's been a couple years. So it used to be, this is the 86th Street Q train. And I would come out in the morning, and for the longest time, there was a building here. Then they ripped it down. Then they started working on the new building, and this is the new building. Wow, I forgot all about this. Well, that's it. Not a whole lot of personality to speak of, but it looks like a modern version of an old building, right? 250 Third Avenue. Crazy. Ah, so nice. Now I don't have to carry my laundry around. And these guys who used to, the construction workers out here that used to work on this thing, the construction workers used to work on this thing when they first started building it, and there would be these ladies would come out with hey Gail, they would come out here with little coolers filled with like ceviche and tamales and stuff like that, and the guys would come, yo Gail, thank you so much for all the 100s, that's crazy. um and the guys would come down at lunchtime and get, they'd buy their lunch from these, I don't know where they were from, Latino. They'd have ceviches and tamales. They could have been Mexican, I guess, or they could have been Ecuadorian maybe. But now the work has been done, I guess. So I don't know. Gail, thank you so much for the floating heart. Awesome. Thank you so much. Awesome. Look at the time counter and go edit it out. Yeah, I know. It'll be up. I mean, it's gonna be up on YouTube in as soon as we hang up, it'll be ready like within a half an hour after that. I can't stop it. But I won't worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about it. You give your number out to people, right? So I had to fill out like a credit check the other day and give them my social security number. Whatever, why not? I gave them the social security, whatever. So somebody gets it. I got like $20 in the bank. It's not gonna, you know what I mean? Big deal. Did I eat today? I could eat more, yeah. Come to think of it. Wow. My old neighborhood. This is a trip. Um Now 7th Street Burger was here. This is new. Modern Vietnamese sandwiches. Oh, I don't even want to know. Banh mi, banh mi sandwiches. I don't even want to know. Looks like a banh mi, kinda. Banh mi, tea, pho, and stuff like that. Pho, stuff like that. 7th Street Burger, super good. Yo, little poots. What are you talking about? You were joking, but you'll be here in August. Yeah, thank you so much for the $5 on the super chat. Yeah, if you're here and I'm here, we'll do something for definitely for sure. Um, I don't know where we're going to be in August. We might jump out by then. We might say. I mean, it depends a lot on catering season right now too. It's only April, but catering season right now it looks strong. I have a lot of catering work, and if it keeps up,
Yeah. See. When.
if it keeps up, I could stay through August, and then in September it really dies down when the kids go back to school. A few years ago, I went to Ireland in September, and because it gets slow in catering, and I thought it was going to be the weather was going to be terrible. Turned out to be incredible. Ireland had incredible weather that September. So hopefully this year we'll figure out what we're going to do. Thank you so much, little poots. You're awesome. I love it. Speaking of Caledonia, speaking of Ireland, yeah, this is Upper East Side. Upper East Side. There's a ramen place I used to go to when I lived over here. This is such a trip to come over here again. This is so mind blowing. Taco Bell? What? Taco Bell? What? Dunkin'? I remember Dunkin' was already there. Oh, I gotta mail a letter. I totally forgot. Maybe I'll go to that FedEx. Oh no, I can go to the post office. That's what it was. I got to yo, Gail. Gail, thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the $2 on Super Chat, Gail. You're amazing. You guys are awesome. Thank you. This place is really good too. This is Williamsburg, Williamsburg pizza. Also really good pizza. Not the best pizza in the neighborhood, but it's pretty good. I forgot. And yesterday I had like the garlic knots with the tomato sauce. They actually, that's where I used to get it when I lived over around the block. Their garlic knots are good too. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Yo! We're on the Upper West Side. No, Upper East Side. We're on the Upper East Side of Manhattan. Checking out the goods, checking out the stuff. Thank you guys for the gifts and the super chats and all stuff like that. Is that a whippet or a greyhound? That's a little whippet, right? Cute little dog. They look terrified. You used to go to Williams, but yeah, you've been. Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, not the best pizza in the world, but pretty good. Actually, I lived here when I was a vegan so many years ago, and they had a pretty good vegan pie that you could get. But I remember it was like $30. me and my little girl, me and my daughter. She wasn't really a little girl, I guess, but we were both vegan, and if we could scratch up $30 for a pizza, it was big enough. It was enough you could eat it for 2, 3 days. You used to go there. Oh, that's so crazy. Yeah, we're on the Upper East right now. See how the buildings just don't go together? It's just not quiet. Like I actually prefer the older buildings like this. This is just lacks personality. But I mean, if somebody said to me, "Hey, I'll give you an apartment on the 19th floor," I would not say no, right? But I just kind of dig the older buildings more. And I like the really old one here with the ornate work. And then again, you've got some kind of bland. That's a problem with the Upper East Side. It's pretty cool. I don't know why the buildings. Maybe it's because it was so bad at one time. Maybe it was poorly built. Maybe it was such a bad part of town back in the day. This is where my daughter used to work. Vanessa's dumplings, good dumplings. You at the vegan pizza? Yeah, the vegan pizza was really good. And this place, Ethel's was really dope. This place is a go-go bar. So you go here at night, it's like somebody was dancing. I went in here one night with a date so many years ago. Now we can look because we're not on TikTok, so we can look indoors on YouTube. But like they had like a burlesque dance on the bar. You know what I mean? It's classic looking, old school, like nudie bar looking place. Reminds you of Bubby's from on Ellen. Oh, okay, cool. And this is Ethel's. They usually have like an LGBT plus flag on the outside, but not right now. Wow, been a while. And the Budapest Cafe. I don't think I don't think I ever ate anything in this place because it always seemed really high priced. But if you're from Budapest or wherever this stuff is supposed to be from, it always looked good. It's like spinach and chicken and roots. This is like parsnip pie or something like that. Where's Budapest? Oh, Hungary, right? Hungary? Yeah, it's like a Hungarian bake shop. Yeah, Upper East Side. Look, some rich kid freaking out. This is different though. If you remember this neighborhood, this changed in 24 or 23 or maybe during COVID. and then it moved down the end of the block over there. And then so they just it's the one that used to be at the end of the block is now this one with new signage, and that's new too. What is that? Cafe Maud. That's brand new. That used to be a Western style, like sausage and cowboy boots place. Cindy, what's up? It is another hot day. Yeah, it's like 80, 85-ish or whatever. Um, oh, anyway, I got a letter in my pocket that I have to mail to my daughter, if you guys don't mind. So this was my old place right here with the fire escape. And right across the street is um the post office. Yeah, that's my old building. So that's crazy. Lived in there for years. I still have the keys, not on me, but I should come back with the keys and try and break in one day. That's crazy. And then across the street, there's a firehouse up here, so it was always nice and loud and noisy. You get a fire escape all the time. And then post office is right here. Oh, look at this, my old sticker, Zen Chef sticker. Remember we used to have? Oh, maybe you guys don't remember. Years ago, I had Zen Chef stickers made up. Oh, that's great. That's excellent. It's still there, and I would stick them on everything. Back when we first started the channel, I didn't know how to get publicity. And then somebody said, well, all you have to do is just like go on the live stream every day and you'll get publicity. My Maybach right here, my Maybach SUV, of course, because everybody needs a Maybach SUV. That used to be a diner. It was just named Diner, right? Yeah, on the other corner on 86th Street, I think it was called Gracie's Diner. It was a real greasy spoon. Like Greek owners, with a Greek menu and a hamburger menu and an omelet menu. And then they moved it over here. Meep. Rich folks. And now I don't know what's in the old space. So this is the old post office. Let me get in line here and see if I can mail this letter. See what kind of hardship this causes us. It should be easy enough. We're in New York City right now. If you guys are just joining us, New York City on East 85th Street. Next to this was the oncology hospital. Oh, here, Mount Sinai Doctors. There we go. Yeah, here we go. Look at the old, oh, it's a line out the door. Look at this place. 1958 post office. Oh my God. You remember the stickers, Gail? We used to stick them all over the place. And then that one day, Kelly had some stickers made up before we left to go to, I don't know, France or England or whatever. Kelly Spence had a bunch of stickers made. Oh no, they're down to like one window. Kidding me? And this was my old post office. The reason I got the apartment is because I was supposed to go in and mail or pick up the mail out of I can't remember which box it was. I'd come in and pick the mail. And then I would go back to the house and water the plants. And then the lady who owned the apartment said, hey, I'm not coming back to New York. You can just keep the apartment. All you have to do is pay the rent. It's $1,200 a month. So I was like, all right, cool. So I moved right in and I left my daughter in the old apartment in Harlem. She was excited. I was excited. She got her own place. Her dad wasn't around making smelly farts. It's like classic old style post office. I need to get an envelope. I need to get an envelope and maybe we'll just go to a different place. So this is obviously going to be too much. This is too much stress in here. I need to get one envelope with one stamp on it. I'm not going to wait in line for this crap. All right, we'll go to, I know like a FedEx store or something like that, a UPS store or something down the street that we'll go to. I gotta mail this. I got my daughter's I found my daughter's birth certificate in all my paperwork the other day. Remember the stickers? See if there's a stamp machine? Yeah, I don't think there's not a stamp machine. You have to stand there and you have to talk to somebody on purpose, face to face. But yeah, I gotta mail my I gotta mail my daughter I found a copy of her birth certificate, and she needs that to go get her passport where she lives. So I'm going to mail it to her. Um, no, they don't even have self-serve in there. It's old fashioned. They don't no machines, no nothing like that. You have to wait in line. Uh, but she needs to have this birth certificate so she can get her passport. Look at this little dog. Look at this little doggeroonie. Meow, meow. Oh, your dog is so cute. Hello. Hello. Oh my God. He hates me, huh? Yes, I know. Oh my goodness. Boy or girl? Boy. What's his name? Ziggy. 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 What's up, Ziggy? Oh my goodness. TikTok live with Ziggy? YouTube live. Yeah. See ya. This is new. This is a bodega. Yeah. Overpriced bodega. This is this Chinese restaurant that is always now it's tiramisu. It's always going out of business every couple of months and becoming something else. Wow, it's crazy. And this part itself, look at this little guy. Say what? Oh man, these guys are going off there. Da-da-ma, man, da-da-ba-da-da. And there's Scholler and Weber sausages. You can walk up and they have a window where you can walk up and get a sausage. Yeah, the bodega, I gotta get an envelope as well though. It's all right. I'll just go over to the what's it called? FedEx or something. And this thing is crazy too. The world's largest apartment complex. Look at this thing. Massive. I used to sit here and try and count the apartments, and I wondered how many people live in this building. It's just gigantic. Upper East Side, New York. If you guys are just coming in, yeah. Sometimes bodega sells stamps. I got to get an envelope and a stamp. Well, I just have this one document in my pocket. So there's a mail store down on First Avenue. A FedEx or something, whatever it is. That's an older building now, right? And it's the size of a small planet too. It's probably got I don't know how many apartments. One, two, I don't know, 12 on each. But look at how big it is. Man, I can't even begin to count how this is gigantic. A gigantic building. I can't begin to count how many apartments are in there. And then this is 86th in New York. Big street. What is with the cars? This is so weird. That's crazy. They renamed the area. Yeah, today, I mean, it's just the Upper East Side, but way back in the day, here's the sausage counter here. Sausage is 11 or $12 for a knockwurst on a roll. Bratwurst, knockwurst. um, it used to be called Yorkville, Yorkville or Yorktown, Yorkville, right? Heidelberg restaurant, still German. So this is a whole German. I actually never went in here. I lived here forever and I never went inside this building. Hold on. It's German, huh? German restaurant. Dankeschön. Oh, look at the bar. How sick is that? Yo, okay. Look at the taps. Are you kidding me? Warsteiner, Dinken Lager. I'd never gone in this place before. The old school cash register. Oh my God. Huh. Thank you for the floating heart. Oh yeah, they don't have the Waymo or Waymo cars. So yeah, this was a German part of town and it was called Yorkville for the longest time. And now they stopped calling it Yorkville. Yorktown, Yorktown. Great sky. Look at that. Wow. So East 85th, we're gonna go all the way down to First or York. I can't remember. First Avenue or York Avenue. I can't remember, but there's um a FedEx down there. Bondurant, that's new. See, these are all the local rich kids that work in high tech and got these condos. Right. All the kids that work at Google and Facebook. Yeah, the old cash register is crazy, right? I used to when I first started live streaming in TikTok, I used to get up in the morning and walk down this street and all these streets in all these blocks up here. And it got really, really popular. Like people would see their house on TikTok and go, "Yo, whoa, that's my house." Because most TikTokers aren't walking down these streets, you know. But there's a lot of population in here. Yorktown or Yorkville? I know, I can't remember either. There's a Lucid car. These aren't cheap, right? That's a fancy car. And we're just walking around New York City. Walking around New York there. Walking around New York there. Checking out New York there. It's First Avenue. I think the place I'm looking, yeah, it's UPS on First Avenue, assuming that it's still there. That's where I'm trying to go to mail this letter. And here's, of course, the Irish bar, because there's an Irish bar on every corner in New York City. This one is Ryan's Daughter. Ryan's Daughter Irish pub. Yeah, the fire escapes are crazy, huh? And this looks like an old Washington historic building from the 18th century, right? I don't know how old this neighborhood. I mean, I guess it's probably a pretty old neighborhood. Ryan's daughter, Irish body. That's the Irish body. Now we're not on TikTok, so we can go in. Let's see what this place looks like. Oh man, classic Irish bar, huh? Beautiful, very nice, very nice. When I come to New York, you're gonna walk around good. Ryan's daughter been there for a long time. It looks like it has been. I never went in the place. This was what when I lived down here, I drank for a couple of years because it was during COVID and I got super depressed. And so I drank for a couple of years. It was awful. But I never, even though I used to go to the wine store over here and get my bottle of wine. And I would walk by that bar to go back to my house and drink it. Because I was a problem drinker, I would insist to myself that I wasn't going to drink the bottle of wine that I had in my hand. And I didn't drink beer, and I definitely wasn't going to go in the bar. Never been inside there before. Because I would, even though I'd be going back to my house with a bottle of wine, and I would drink it in 20 minutes, and then I'd turn around and go back to the wine store and get another bottle of wine. Because it should be in here. Yeah, Yorkshire Wines and Spirits. Actually, it was a good wine store. And I would get a bottle of wine, walk home with it, and I would look away from Ryan's daughter and tell myself I wasn't actually drinking. But then eventually, after COVID, when we were able to go outside again, I did stop drinking, and now it's been 4 years. I guess I've been sober now for 4 years straight. COVID was rough though, man. It was crazy. It was tough on everybody, especially to live down here. The they closed all the restaurants. They told us to stay inside. Everything was closed down, and these streets would be totally empty. No people outside, day or night, like a ghost town. Yeah, thanks, friend. I remember. I think it was this intersection. Maybe it was the other. Maybe it was Second Avenue. One night, I was totally blotto, and the streets had been empty for weeks. No cars at all. And so I laid down in the middle of the intersection late at night, midnight or 1 in the morning or whatever. And I just laid there, spread eagle, and stared up at the sky in the middle of the intersection as the lights changed. No cars ever came. And then after some period of time, there was a couple of young ladies were out walking their dog at 1 or 2 in the morning, came over and yelled at me, "Get up! What are you doing in the middle of the street? Uh, get up! You can't just lay there in the middle of the intersection. You're gonna get hit by a car." I was like, all right, all right. All right, so this is the UPS store that we wait in line to go into because it's so small. It was like a ghost town, right? Yeah, COVID was crazy. COVID was nuts. COVID was nuts because we didn't know when it was going to be over. We didn't know. We just if it was ever going to be over. And they were sending us checks in New York. The the New York City like unemployment department would send you a check every week with your COVID check. It was like a salary. It wasn't good, but it was some money. And plus, they had a moratorium on rent, so your landlord had to give you like up to 4 months, I think, free rent. They couldn't charge you rent for like 4 months. So there was a period of time my daughter didn't have to pay rent at her place. I didn't have to pay rent in my place, and we all got a free check every week. I was when they ended COVID and told us we could go outside and everything was all better, time to go back to work. We were kind of depressed. We were like, no, I like this. Don't make us go back to work, man. We don't want to go back to work. I want to keep getting a check.
So I
Oh my God, now Gail, yeah, it's ridiculous now. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're thinking about right now. That stuff's crazy. Whatever they're doing, whatever the government is, they're tripping right now. I like how Iran put a blockade on the Strait of Hormuz. It's their waterway, and you can't come through there because it's our waterway. Yeah, and then the U.S. goes, no, 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 we're gonna put a blockade. Door's already closed. You can't say you're closing the door. Weird. It's just so weird. It's so ridiculous. Lillian Acosta, thank you for the sparkles. Yeah, you remember the government checks every week? Yeah, now we got different stuff, whatever the weather. Lillian, thank you for the star. Rose, yeah, yeah. Christopher Walken and Natalie no, Steve McQueen and Natalie Wood. And then Christopher Walken was on the boat too, right? They were saying that they were having an affair, right? So this sign, 2 people at a time, so you have to wait. There's 1, 2 people being helped. You work the entire time in an industry, what they call it, a necessary employee or an essential employee. This they started doing this during COVID. It is a much smaller store, so I get it, but let me run in here. All right, thank you. Hi, how you doing? I need to get 1 stamp and this envelope. Oh, really? I gotta mail just this 1 piece of paper. How do you do that? No, don't do it at all. All right. Ah, okay. Can you sell me this one envelope? Oh, it just happened recently. Robert Wagner and Natalie Woods. Yeah, I think I missed it. Oh, here's your receipt. Yeah. You're good to.
Thank you.
What's up? It's under 10.
You know, the post office is right around the corner.
Yeah. It's on.
No, where is it?
Between second and third.
Yeah, it's right across the street, but it's just packed with people. So I was like, well, I'll come down here.
The only one that paused was like 68 cents. Might be that one.
See how nice she was being helpful. That was really cool.
There, number 10.
How are you?
Oh, envelope 10. Hold on. Self seal. Yeah, try to look that up.
She was being helpful, so that was cool. New York, the enemy.
Between 84th and 83rd.
Can I buy the envelope here?
Ah, same situation as me. Same situation as me.
So, will this work or do I need it?
Whatever fits in. What happened? Look at it. Should be cents. Mr.
No, now they have a thing. Now they put the numbers on the far side on the others. The numbers are on the other side of the card. Pretty good, huh? They're trying to sell this thing to me for 20 cents. Hey, how you doing, man?
Good.
I'm just trying to buy this one, and I only have my card. I hope you don't mind.
Didn't even pay attention to it.
This is the one that says 0.6.
How much is it for 1 envelope? $1 million?
That's for everything is gonna come up to be 299. So first the machine is gonna ask if you want to donate. So and now you can put it.
Yeah, Polar is good. I like this one. Don't show the number.
See?
Thank you. Thank you too.
This is this one for now. It's the same price. Ooh, so just in case for future reference, since it's a giant sticker, they want you to tap to the original one. Yeah, because with the way that it is,
It is complicated. Card.
Whatever the can push on the screen.
Okay.
Move it to rotate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have to pop off.
Oh,
Good job,
shoot.
Mel.
Thanks, man. I can't see that. I get it. Still do it. Can't do it again.
Should be here.
There we go.
You're all set.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Hello,
Yes, sir.
In Houston, you have a lady that sits on a swing. In Houston Street, you have a lady that sits on a string. Well, that was nice. That lady was like, there's a post office right down the street there. Yes, I know. It's right over there. That's a New York thing, though, She was being helpful. She was letting me know that there was a post office right down the street. But right off the bat, because it's been so long since I've been here in New York, I was a little bit testy about it. I was like, you talking to me? I gotta remember to get used to that stuff. She was being nice. Ask him if they do passports. Your FedEx near you does? Ah. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, so I found this birth certificate. When I got back, I went through all the stuff. I did leave some things behind in America. And let me get this. So I got this. I found it. And I got to send it off. I'm going to send it to my daughter so she can use it to get her passport. I have been telling her some New York NYC type shit. I have been telling her to get her passport. She said, I know, I just got to get my birth certificate. We looked around the house and she couldn't find it. So I happen to have one, so I'm going to give her this one. She had a passport, but lost it a long time ago. And I need her so I can sleep at night. I need her to have a passport because you never know whatever the hell is going down in this country.
Yeah.
You never know when you want to leave. You never know when you're going to want to leave. America is tripping right now. It looks like they'll probably figure it out, but yeah, that lady was being nice. Looks like we'll probably figure it out, but it doesn't hurt to be ready, right? But now that I'm back, I keep looking around at prices and stuff, and I'm like, holy cow, dude. Everything's getting so expensive. Like at some point, if the prices keep going up, sounded better. Prices keep going up, then we're gonna have trouble. When a loaf of bread is $20, then it's gonna be trouble. Right now, a loaf of bread is already what's a loaf of bread? You can get a loaf of bread for $2, but in New York, a loaf of bread is $5, $6. Doritos, I saw a bag of chips the other day was like $7 for a bag of chips instead of $2. $7 for a bag of Doritos. Come on, dude. That's when people, you know what I mean? We can talk, you can say the future in America is going to be a trip. Wait until we get there, though. You can go to the store and a loaf of bread is $20, 25, $30. Then people are going to do something about it. Right now, everybody's like, you did an 8 million man march. You didn't really accomplish anything. That's true. But it's going to mean something if these prices keep going up. A gallon of gas is $10, $12. People are going to start doing something about it. Am I going to make more shirts? Yeah, I really should. The Zen Chef Mo shirts. I really, really should. That was on. I can't remember the name of that company that made them for us. Like I didn't even have to do anything. People could order them off of the website. Um, what is this thing? Look at this car. A Fisker car. I'll have to ask Kelly about it. Kelly Spence hooked it all up for me. Yeah, I never got one. I never even saw one of the shirts or I think there were hoodies available. I don't know what it looked like. I don't even remember. I never got one. I never even saw one. But that's why you're renewing your passport. FedEx, all you need is your passport, license. They'll do everything, including everything for $250. Yeah. Um, yeah, I mean, I think just have your passport if you can. I mean, especially after having been out the States for a couple of years. I mean, I renewed my passport that one time in Vietnam last summer, so my passport is good for another 9.5 years. My new one, and the new one is a trip. It's got this big, like, hard plastic page in it, but good to have. I just do not know what in the hell is going to be going on right now. Is this all just to distract from the Epstein files? I don't even know what it is. Yeah, Zen Chef Mo t-shirt or sticker, whatever, that we were doing for a while. I'll talk to Kelly. She set the whole thing up for me. I can't even remember. Hey, Shin Ferry, what's up? What do you guys think? Has the video been okay, or has the quality been crappy? Because sometimes on YouTube the video quality or the live stream quality looks kind of grainy. Do I need to increase it? Do I need to improve it? Hey, Shane, I just don't know. I won't be able to tell until YouTube publishes it tonight. It's fine, but sometimes it's not fine. It's great. Look at this dog. Dang. Massive prices on houses and stuff. Check it out. West 23rd, Chelsea Garden Gem apartment. Oh, that's nice. Price $1.4 million. Upper East Side, East 70th Street, for a 1 bedroom, 1 bath. No, a studio with 1 bath. $800,000. Yeah, dang. East End Avenue for $10 million. 4 bedroom, 4.5 bath for $10 million. 3,237 square foot house. Goodness. For $10 million. Well, if you like the neighborhood, it's a nice neighborhood for sure. This is York right here. York, and look at the old fashioned cop with the old fashioned hat. I love it. Ticket guy. Ticket writing cop. So cheap, right? This is York and 84th. Yeah, York and 84th. I got that stupid thing. Yeah, I got that. I just got to get a stamp. You think they have stamps like in 7-Eleven? Or stamps in a bodega? Maybe, huh? Yeah. Nice. Good neighborhood, though. Just want to buy one stamp for this dumb dang alive. Shin Ferry, what's up? Good to see you. Thank you for coming. We're on the Upper East Side of Manhattan. And yeah, we're not on YouTube all the time, but we are right now. If you guys are just coming through and you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, you can subscribe. It's free to subscribe. And then you get notified when we're on. I try to go on YouTube at least once a week. And but I've been going on TikTok, every day. But I'd like to do YouTube more frequently. So I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna do it. What's up, Shin? 7-Eleven or the bodega, right? Yeah, let's go to and this old bar, Bailey's Irish Bar, or Bailey's Corner, because you're in New York and there's an Irish bar on every corner. Of course there is. Yorkville, East 85th and York Avenue in Yorkville. I could not remember, was it Yorkville or Yorktown, but now I know it's Yorkville. My old neighborhood. I used to live on East 85th and 2nd Avenue. And this is York Avenue, 2 blocks away. You like YouTube? Yeah, let's go to this 7-Eleven. See if they have it. There's a Sebi right over there. See if they'll sell me one stamp. Yeah, I like it too, Gail. I like I like the YouTube. All right, let's see. TikTok's pretty good though too. It's been good. And then over here in the middle of the street, I forgot about this. We're on York. You can look down the street there and you see that bridge. That's the Queensboro Bridge on 59th Street. You can walk over that and it goes to Queens. That guy knew that I was taping him, didn't he? He was aware over the corner of his right shoulder that somebody had a camera on him. How far from Manhattan, son? Well, we're in Manhattan right now. Yeah. Yorkville. This is a neighborhood of Manhattan. We're on East 84th and York. So if I went all the way down to East 14th Street, that would be 70 blocks from here. So I used to get out. We were just talking about COVID. I used to get out of the house in COVID during those days. And that's how I started learning all the streets in Manhattan. I would just get up in the morning and start walking just all the way down because it's a big grid, a big graph. And I would just walk all the way to Canal Street and then go over to 3rd Street and come back up from Canal to my house. 7-Eleven used to, let's see what's up if they have a stamp in here. Let's see what we get. See if I can buy a stamp from this guy here at the counter. Not sure, but maybe. I know they got cookies. 2 cookies for $1.39. What? This is so wild because TikTok by now I'd be kicked off. They'd be like, you can't go in the store, bro. You can't show cigarettes. You can't show the interior of a store. What you talking about? Yeah, the Queensboro Bridge.
This and then one of those 6%
The Zins. These are popular. These are like little it's like straight what nicotine, right?
I think we're wrong and.
Maybe I'll get her lottery ticket numbers by doing this and not tell anybody. Let's see what's up. Let's see if I can get her lottery ticket numbers. YouTube is chill, yeah. Do you have postage stamps? Postage stamps? Stamps like for letters? Mail stamps? Yeah. No. Postage stamps for a letter?
No.
Nothing like that. Okay, then forget it. No. I'm good. Thanks, man. And mayonnaise. Yeah, we got mayonnaise. Mail? We got mail. She's not gonna win. Yo, did you guys see where your ex smoked? Ah,
Right.
yeah, I used to smoke years ago. I quit smoking cigarettes in like 2004, 22 years ago. That's a long time ago. Let me, you know what, you guys? I'm gonna take a Silent Feather right now. I'm gonna take a little break, and it's been a little bit over a couple of hours. I'm gonna stop and take a break and concentrating on getting a postage stamp. And I think when I come back on, I'll come back on TikTok. All right. I'm supposed to meet Jerry, Thrasher. I'm supposed to meet him in Midtown at 3 o'clock. Now it's 4:30. So I think I missed him. No stamp, no cookie. Yeah, that's what she said. Um, Silent Feather, we'll see you. Yeah, I'll find a stamp. I'll get this thing in the mail. And then I'm supposed to find Jerry, but I'm an hour and a half late. So let me get it together and figure out what I'm doing. Love you guys very much. This is gonna go up. This will be on YouTube in a couple of hours, and I'll see you guys on TikTok. I'll see you on TikTok in less than an hour. I'll switch over to TikTok. You stopped in 1984. Good for you. That's a 40 years ago, huh? All right, guys. Thank you so much for all the gifts, all the subscriptions. If you haven't subscribed to the channel on YouTube, you know it's free. And we'll see you next time. Bye.